What is up, guys? Sam Dog, the infamous 253 coming at you guys on speakerphone with Dallas Stewart. Dallas, how you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yep. Last week, week 9, 11-4. Now we bring on our Seahawks on the bye week, and we are on to the week 10 picks, which that also means another red zone week for us, right?
Yep.
Yep. Sucks that we're now 4-5 though, but it is what it is, developmental year, and that's just the way we gotta deal with it. But hey, we've made it through worse, right, Dallas?
Yeah, we made it through worse.
And at least we still gotta look. And you know what? And no matter through the tough times, look at that Super Bowl banner and just think in the long run, hey, it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Just gotta say that. All right, let's get to these week 10 picks for the 2024 NFL season. First off, Thursday night football, we got the Cincinnati Bengals going to Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Ravens. The Cincinnati Bengals got an easy win against the Las Vegas Raiders. And meanwhile, the Baltimore Ravens just absolutely pistol whipped the Denver Broncos. And I got the Baltimore Ravens completing the sweep on Thursday night football.
Yeah, give me the Ravens as well to drop the Bengals to 4-6. Uh, that was a really dominant second half by Baltimore last week. Denver hung in there for a while, but then Baltimore just took over and re they bounced back from that tough loss against Cleveland. So
Yeah.
I think they keep it rolling this week.
Oh yeah. All right. Up next, we got the Germany game. We got the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers playing in Deutschland in Germany. The Giants got rolled by the Commanders, and the Carolina Panthers beat the New Orleans Saints surprisingly.
Yep, and it got the
Absolute,
Saints coach. It got Dennis Allen fired.
yeah. Oh man, tank bowl as urinating tree would call it. But this one around, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick the New York Giants this week in Germany. Give me the Giants.
You know what? Shot in the dark. This might be the only time I pick Carolina this year, but I'm
What?
gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Carolina to make it two in a row.
A
This is
Deu-
probably gonna be the only time I pick uh, Carolina the rest of the year. This is the only game I think they have a decent chance of winning the rest of the way.
All right, and Yinzer Max Sports, when you watch this, just know that me and Dallas split on a game, so this will determine the records in the pick 'em. Just to give Yinzer Max Sports a little bit of a heads up for when he watches this video. So Dallas is taking the Panthers, and I'm taking the Giants in the Germany toilet bowl.
Yep.
All right. Up next, we got the New England Patriots going to Chicago to take on the Chicago Bears. The Patriots blew it against the Tennessee Titans. Crazy. And the Chicago Bears got rolled by the Arizona Cardinals, as I kind of expected to happen. But, that Patriots Titans game. That was a tank bowl. That one could have gone either way when we were doing our picks last week. We just
Yeah.
decided to take a shot on the Patriots. But this week, I'm going to take Chicago. Give me the Bears to bounce back.
Yeah, give me the Bears to bounce back. I think I'm done picking New England the rest of the year. If they can't beat the Titans, then who can't they beat? The Titans are one of the worst teams in the league, and they couldn't beat them.
Yeah. Big time. All right, up next, you got the San Francisco 49ers going to Tampa Bay to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The 49ers are coming off of the bye week, and the Buccaneers just barely lost in overtime to the Kansas City Chiefs. They hung in there, but ultimately the Chiefs were just too much. They gave up two touchdowns to DeAndre Hopkins, and then in overtime, Chiefs won the coin toss. Baker knew they were screwed. Chiefs drove downfield and punched it in with Kareem Hunt. But Tampa Bay Buccaneers, San Francisco 49ers, man, the 49ers, yeah, what happened with the 49ers come before their bye week?
They beat
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
kind of let them get back into it, but they weren't going to lose that game.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting matchup. And I think the 49ers, I think, are getting Christian McCaffrey back. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give the slight edge to San Francisco here. I'm going to take the 49ers in this game. But Tampa
Yeah,
Bay, the way
unfortunately I gotta take San Francisco as well. I still think Tampa is too banged up, too depleted at receiver.
yeah, but I give them props for the way they hung with Mahomes, though.
Yeah, they went toe to toe with Kansas City. Kansas City still finding ways to win, even though they haven't looked that impressive.
Yeah.
But they're undefeated.
Yep. All right. Up next, we got the Denver Broncos going to Kansas City, taking on the
Well,
Kansas City Chiefs. As we mentioned before, the Chiefs just squawked it out at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in overtime. The Broncos got rolled by the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore, as we expected
yeah,
it. And you know what? Give me Kansas City to stay undefeated. Give me the Chiefs to stay undefeated.
yeah. Give me the Chiefs to keep up their dominance against Denver. Denver, they're frauds. They really have not beaten anybody this year,
Yeah,
and they were exposed by Baltimore last week.
big time. All right, up next, we got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The Buffalo Bills last week, were they coming off of their let's see here. Buffalo Bills completed the sweep of the Miami Dolphins and the Indianapolis Colts. They just lost on Sunday Night Football to the Minnesota Vikings. Give me Buffalo to just steamroll the Colts here. I'm taking the Bills.
Yeah, give me the Bills to keep it rolling and get to 8-2. Uh, I just, I just favor them a little bit, quite a bit more actually than Indianapolis. Indianapolis is kind of just a mediocre team this year.
Yeah, they really are. All right. Up next, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going to DC, Landover to take on the Washington Commanders. The Pittsburgh Steelers last week, they just freaking took. Wait a minute, were they coming off of the bye week?
They were coming off of a bye.
But they killed the Giants with Russell Wilson, obviously, and the
Or,
Washington.
they kind of won ugly against the Giants.
Yeah, and then the Commanders just completed the sweep of the Giants, and the Commanders actually appeared in the news earlier today, just traded with the Saints for Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah,
Yeah, Commanders just made a trade for Marshawn Lattimore, cornerback Marshawn Lattimore, the New Orleans Saints, to try to bolster up their secondary a little bit. Commanders, Steelers, this will be an interesting one, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give the slight edge to Russell Wilson on this one. I'm gonna take the Steelers. As good as Jaden Daniels is, there's gonna be a real test for Jaden Daniels, but I'm gonna take the Pittsburgh Steelers.
yeah. This is. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I think just because of their defense, and I think this will be a tough test for Washington. But honestly, this game could go either way.
All right. Up next, we got the Minnesota Vikings going to Duval, take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Minnesota Vikings last week on Sunday Night Football managed to squeak it out and take down the Indianapolis Colts, and the Jacksonville Jaguars last week. Well, they took on the Philadelphia Eagles, so that was an easy one for Philly to take care of their business against Jacksonville. Give me the Minnesota Vikings with my lock of the week.
Yeah, give me Minnesota and a lock. I know Jacksonville's they've played tough the last 2 weeks, but they're still pretty damn bad.
Yeah. All right. Up next, we got the Atlanta Falcons going to New Orleans to take on the New Orleans Saints. The Atlanta Falcons just took it to the Dallas Cowboys, barely squawked it out against Dallas, though. The New Orleans Saints lost to the Carolina Panthers, now losing 7 in a row. And guess what? New Orleans is about to be 8 in a row. Give me the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, give me the Atlanta Falcons as well to send the Saints to their eighth straight loss after that 2-0 start. I can't believe it.
Yeah. And
Atlanta pulls off the sweep. Wow, the Saints couldn't get right against Carolina.
yeah. Ooh, all right. Up next, we got the Tennessee Titans taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Titans lost to the Patriots and the Chargers last week. Frickin'
No, Titans beat the
yeah, that's
Patriots.
right. Titans beat the Patriots. That's what I meant to say. Titans beat the Patriots. What about the Chargers? Chargers last week.
Were they on a bye?
Yeah, but then they beat. Oh, that's right. They beat New Orleans prior to being on their bye week. Yeah, they were on their bye.
Yeah,
They were on their
I
bye.
forgot that they were. I forgot that they were on their bye last week.
Yeah, give me the Chargers to keep it rolling.
Yeah, give me the Chargers. The Titans are still a dumpster fire.
Yeah. All right, up next, we got the New York Jets going down to Arizona to take on the Arizona Cardinals. The New York Jets last week frickin' just they pulled it off on Halloween on Thursday Night Football. Garrett Wilson made a crazy, incredible catch in that game where he just got the shin and bounce for the touchdown, and the freaking Jets just rolled the Houston Texans. And Arizona Cardinals just rolled the Chicago Bears at home too. This will be a good game to watch, and thankfully it's in the red zone slate, so we'll get to see this one. Hopefully, we get a majority of that game too when we get to the 1 p.m. slate. I'm gonna go ahead though. I'm gonna lean towards the Arizona Cardinals in this one too. So give me the Cardinals to beat the Jets. But I'll tell you what, if the Jets can do something, we could show you some Pottsville curse magic. Just saying. But I'm gonna take Arizona.
Yeah, I'm going to take Arizona to make it four in a row. Their defense really smothered Caleb Williams last week, and I've been liking what I've seen from them lately.
Yeah, and the Jets were in
And I
the
think the Jets have just dug themselves too big of a hole to climb out of
yeah,
to get back in the wild card race.
and the Jets were in the news earlier today. They just traded Mike Williams to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hmm.
Yeah, don't really think it make much of an impact though, but maybe was it because obviously having Devontae Adams now that they decided to just off Mike Williams? Because I don't think Mike Williams has really done anything for the Jets.
No, I don't know if I don't know if he's done much for the Jets.
Yeah. Up next, we got the Philadelphia Eagles going to Dallas, take on the Dallas Cowboys. Eagles beat the Jaguars. Cowboys lost to the Falcons. Yeah, this is easy. Give me Philly to go in there and just roll the Cowboys. The Cowboys and the Cowboys don't have Dak Prescott, so we're gonna see Cooper Rush. So give me the Eagles to just go into Jerry World and roll the Cowboys. Give me the Philadelphia
Yeah, give
Eagles.
me the Eagles. The Cowboys are just an absolute free fall right now. They have a lot of problems.
Yep. All right. Up next, we got Sunday Night Football. We got the Detroit Lions going to Houston to take on the Texans. The Texans losing to Aaron Rodgers and the Jets on Thursday Night Football back on Halloween. The Lions winning the Lambeau Field and just rolled the Packers. Granted, the Packers did get back into it a bit, but the Lions just took care of their business. I'll tell you what, right now with the season going on, I think the road to Super Bowl 59. I think, in my opinion, I think the road to the Super Bowl is going to go to Detroit. And Detroit appeared in the news earlier. They just traded with the Cleveland Browns for Za'Darius Smith for their pass rush.
Mm.
Lions has got Za'Darius Smith, so that definitely helps with Aiden Hutchinson being out still. But from the way I see it with Detroit, they look like the number one seed, and I think the road. I'll tell you what, they keep it going like this with their offense. Road to the Super Bowl. It's going to go through Detroit. Who would have thought
Yeah,
about that? They're 7-1. They
yeah,
are,
nobody.
yeah. And you know what? I'm taking Detroit to keep it rolling and get another win on the road in Houston. Give me the Detroit Lions to roll into Houston and get another win. I'm taking Detroit.
Yeah, give me Detroit to keep it rolling. They look like the best team in the league right now. And the Texans are a little bit fraudulent to me.
Yeah. All
They're
right.
not as good as their 6-3 record.
Nope. All right. Up next, we got the Miami Dolphins going to SoFi to take on the Rams. The Dolphins got swept by the Bills, and obviously the Rams handed us a now that we pretty much gave them that game with those
Yep.
interceptions, and then gave ourselves a chance in overtime, and then we just freaking gave that game away. Let's be real with that. We gave that game
Yeah.
away. But I think we could beat them though. I think we could beat the Rams though, in all honesty. I mean, it,
Yeah.
it pissed me off. Like you heard how many F bombs I dropped because on
Get
that
rid
one
of
play,
the mental mistakes and we win that game.
yeah, and on the pick six play, Kenneth Walker was wide open, man. He was wide open.
Self-inflicted wounds cost us that game.
And our offensive line and Geno Smith making those mistakes out there big time. Three
Yeah.
interceptions in that one. I mean, I commend him for letting the comeback, but let's be real. We should have probably kicked the field goal. I mean, not that it would have made much of a difference because they probably still could have gone down and scored a touchdown, but it would have given our defense a little confidence to go out and win that game. But
Yeah.
Tua's back, and they had that disappointing letdown after losing to the Cardinals when they took their foot off the gas and then they got swept by the Bills. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead though, and I'm gonna take Miami to actually bounce back from their little losing streak here and get a win in LA. I'm gonna take the Dolphins only because Tua's back now.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with Miami out of pure desperation because their season is on the line. But boy, I do not feel good about this one.
Yeah,
They've had a disappointing season, no doubt.
yeah, we've had I mean, granted, it's understandable with us because we got a new coaching regime that we're trying to get in place and get going.
No,
But
but Miami's had a disappointing season.
yeah, I really still feel like we could have beaten the Rams. I felt like we could have beaten LA. It was what them and the Giants. If we would have beaten those teams, we'd be 6-3 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really felt like we should be 6-3. All right. There you have it, though. These are our week 10 picks. So we got Ravens over Bengals. I took the Giants over the Panthers. Dallas took the Panthers over the Giants, Inzer Max. So when you watch that, but we also agreed on Bears over Patriots, Niners over Bucks, Chiefs over Broncos, Bills over Colts, Steelers over Commanders, Vikings over Jaguars, Falcons over Saints, Chargers over Titans, Cardinals over Jets, Eagles over Cowboys, Lions over Texans, and Dolphins over the Rams. Those are our picks. And we will catch you guys later. And as usual, go Hawks. Catch you Sunday for Red Zone.